because I'm wearing squad earrings. Got these, and I wanted to talk for a minute. First up, something shocking, and that happened. I hate changing my earrings out because the first few times it hurt, and then it felt weird. And it didn't even hurt that bad, but then once we got past it hurting, which wasn't even that bad, and it happened maybe 3 or 4 times, and it just felt weird. It felt really weird for so long, and it just felt weird ever since then because it kind of feels cold sometimes. Well, what happened was that I ordered these knowing I was going to change them out. I went with these awesome little flowers. I do love these over my other earrings, not just because they're squad earrings. I do love that, but I also love that they're really tiny, but they're really fun and cute. And I like that because with my other earrings, which I actually had to throw away, and I'm kind of sad, which is that I had to throw away my rainbow unicorns, and the reasoning was first up, they were getting gross, really gross. And then on top of it, one of the earrings, the unicorn came off of it, and you don't know where it went. And so we just had to throw them away. And so now a majority of my earrings are squad earrings because I have my silver ones still, but one of them we never did find the thing for it, and they're basically broken kind of because they're literally just super glued together because the same thing happened where the JoJo part of it came off, and my dad, and don't worry, the earring was not in my ear when he super glued it. And he fixed it, and then a couple days later the other one did the same thing. And so it was a mess, and I freaked out because I thought a point was stuck in my ear, and I didn't know what was happening. I just freaked out a little bit. But then once I realized that there's a metal thing connected to the point, I calmed down. That it wasn't going to be that hard to get it out. Same thing as changing my earring now. And then my original pair that I got, I can't find one of them. I had the other one. And the weird thing is I was doing so good with my earrings. I had a bowl specifically for them and I made because what happened was that last Christmas actually I got a craft kit to make these bowls out of clay, and then a few days later my niece, shout out to her, she's incredible, she got me a Christmas gift, which was you get to paint 2 JoJo ornaments and put glitter and stuff. Well, I had leftover paint and glitter, so I painted one of my clay bowls and made it a sparkly rainbow something or other, and then also I'm very annoyed about something, which is so right now the squad is doing a giveaway thing where whoever is the first person to collect every squad card on Waffle Smash, which I have almost all of them. I need Piper and I need Eliana, and they'll have all of them. Will get a shout out on their Instagram if they screenshot it and tag them. And I keep getting, like, since I found out about this, I have been playing a lot of Waffle Smash, and I gotten like 4 or 5 cards since then that are squad related, and all of them are ones I already have. And it's driving me crazy because I can't seem to get these 2 cards, and it's generally just driving me crazy. And the thing is that I gotten to a point where they're getting some harder levels, so I've been skipping some levels which don't give you a card. I do try with every level. Well, I don't just skip it, like I actually tried a couple of times. And if I'm like, okay, I should skip it, then I will. But I'm trying not to skip any right now. And it's just driving me crazy, and it got worse last night. Because I follow a lot of fan pages and stuff on Instagram, and I saw that one of the fan pages posted something saying that they just need pipers. And I'm like, no, because I'm kind of annoyed because of how badly I want this to happen, and it's just not happening. It's like probably not gonna happen. And my phone's about to die today, so it's on the charger, and I'm a mess. But yesterday, I ended up going to the family thing, I skipped dance, and that's probably not good, but I kind of wanted to I kind of had reasonings, which was, first up, here's the thing, is that I feel like I put so much into dance, and the last time I saw them, my brother and his wife, I didn't even get to really see them, and that makes sense. Let me turn that off. Because I kind of did, but I wasn't able to actually see them because I was logged on Zoom for dance, and I was doing a dance in the living room while they were here, and it caused stuff. So it was part of me just went you know what, today I'm just gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip it. One time isn't too bad. I'm gonna hang out with family, and I'm gonna try to enjoy just one day. One day I can do it next Sunday and stuff. Plus I'm getting the same thing today, but today instead of legs and feet, which is actually kind of a warm-up, it's a warm-up that works your legs and feet only. I get Abby's actual warm-up and stretch. And I'm getting annoyed because, and I'm getting a lot, because I'm annoyed with one thing, which is that I thought I ordered a bunch of Christmas presents from 3 different places, from Five Below, Walmart, and Claire's. And I was expecting 3 packages. And just one from Walmart, one from Five Below, one from Claire's. So I got one, which was everything from Claire's, which was only 2 items, Bella's and Skylar's. And then I got one, well, I haven't gotten one from Five Below yet. But Walmart, what they did, instead of getting one package, each item is coming individually. And it's driving, it's starting to just, drive me a little bit crazy. But it's also, it gives me something to, look forward to, because then I get to wrap the gift one by one. Luckily, I did get the little girl I teach dance in my family. I got her gift already, and I also and it is wrapped and stuff. So yeah. But right now I'm waiting for my mom's. I think I might have someone else. And I know I'm waiting for my sisters and my dad still. So other than that, I think I got everything. I don't know. Here's the thing with that. And I feel like there's 4 coming, but I can only think of 3. I don't know. And then my squad earrings got here today, which I'm very excited about. I went with the flower. And I had a hard time picking between them because there were the flowers that I went with. There's some like purple hearts. There's some like diamondy things, which are cute. All of them are. And then there's stars. And today I have class with Abby Lee Miller, which for me, I look at it and I'm like, it's an exciting and not fun thing. It's one of the things that like I love Abby Lee Miller, and like I get excited to work with her and stuff, and it's a dream come true working with. But it's also not a fun thing sometimes because I know when we get Abby, we're gonna have to really work, and it can be tiring. It can be tiring, and it can be hot and sweaty. And the weird thing is today is like pretty cold. Also, I'm kind of sad because Dancing with the Stars is almost over for this season. And, like, for me, it's the thing because my mom has this thing about where she likes to go to bed, like, really early at, like, 8 o'clock, sometimes 7:30-ish. And so I just, like, go on my phone, no big deal. Playing Waffle Smash and going on Instagram. And, like, it's a thing. And so, like, Dancing with the Stars nights is, like, the night where, like, you don't go to bed till 10. You watch the whole episode and stuff live. And that's great. And it's, like, a fun thing. And by that side, that's almost over because we'll know if JoJo wins or not. But it is a process. But it's fun. And the reason I say that, like, we all have to go to bed at the time is because my mom kind of controls the house sometimes. And so, like, we can't make noise and stuff when she's asleep because it, like, wakes her up. And, well, not if she's asleep, it's just, like, if it's at night. And so it's, like, a thing. And stuff. It's a thing, but for me, one thing that I did was I came up with 2 different sections, and I posted it with a poll, and you guys got to vote the next section of my song. Now here, I'm gonna be honest, is I voted on the poll, and the one that I voted for did win, but that was also beside the point because there were 2 options, and option number 2 had 1 vote, and option number 1 had 3 votes. But one of those votes was me, so actually it still won. Like, it would have won without me. So option 1 is the winner, but I do like option 2 a lot still, and who knows, it might make it in. I don't know yet. And I love this song so much. It's a song that I truly love, and I love that when the first one, it really takes something and it just shows something and it's amazing and I love it and I'm really happy with it. But like here's a thing, and something that I'm very happy about is that yesterday my brother's wife, I'm like asked my dad if he enjoyed his concert because he went with me to the squad concert, and I'm happy because my dad did end up enjoying it, and yet the only thing that he didn't like was standing in one spot for like almost 2 hours. But that was also because, here's the thing, I didn't mind that too much because I was dancing, I was singing at the top of my lungs, I went up on stage, like I basically didn't stand in one spot for 2 hours because I was so busy dancing, singing, having my hand out, getting high-fived by Jensen Ramirez. Still shocking. And I went up on stage, like for me, that concert was so much and it meant so much to me because of the fact that, like, first up, my parents didn't have to do that, but they did, and it literally made it the best birthday that I could have ever had. And personally, one of the best days I have ever had. If I had to say, I would generally say it was my favorite day ever. But I do have a lot of days that I remember as being some of the best days ever. And I did want to kind of list a few. Obviously, Squad Tour, and it meant so much to me. Not only did my parents not have to do it, because they spent like $230 on it, but also in between, like, not even counting, like, driving all the way up there, buying this tour jacket, buying this tour bracelet, like, there is all of that, but the thing that, like, made it so much worth, like, it made it worth so much more was because stuff happened this year. This year has been in one of the best, but one of the hardest years of my life, and I'll say that because there's a lot in dance and stuff, and just kind of being, like, in my head is something that I will say, because when I started actually on my first ever song, which was last year, like, it was hard. It was hard for me. Honestly, posting music videos is one of my things that I love, but it's also something that is hard. And I feel like sometimes I let things get in my head. And when that happens, I think of my crush, which makes all these emotions open up, but it helped me, like, and I'm like, I remember everything your crush said about your singing. You're good. You gotta have fun with it. And so, like, once I kind of do that, it's, like, easy, but it's still hard because, like, there's always that, like, question of, like, oh, I put all this work in, and I don't know, you guys will like it. Hopefully you will. And so, like, there's always a lot that plays into it. But also this year has been hard in dance because it's been so much pushing myself in dance. And there's, like, I feel like I stepped in as a different person. And I stepped in as the person who doesn't know much about dance, but everything she does know about dance, or they know about dance, is often YouTube videos and Dance Moms and Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. So I stepped in as that person, and now I'm the person that knows dance in a different way. So, like, and there's very different things. Like, I feel like I stepped in thinking I was going to be really good straight off the bat, and I was really good from the start. Like, I would say I was pretty good from the start, but I feel like it showed me like what I'm bad at, and it kind of like it showed me what I'm bad at, and like in dance, there's things you're gonna be really good at and things you're not gonna be really good at sometimes, and that's okay. As long as you're putting the work in and trying to fix them, you're good to go. And so I stepped in, kind of like saw that come out, and like I came in not knowing the technical term for certain things. I didn't know what a soutenu was. Now I know what a soutenu is. And for those who don't know, I'm actually about to show you. But I'm gonna have to set you on the floor. This is a soutenu. It kind of, let me put you up here and then I'll explain. It's when you essentially go up on releve and you twist, like you rotate so your legs almost are crossing at the bottom and stuff. I didn't know that. And then you come down usually. But like, I came in not knowing the technical term for things, and I learned. I thought there was, I didn't know there was a difference between a demi-plique and a grand plique. I knew the technical term for grand plique, but I thought that a demi-plique was just called a plique. Which, for those who don't know, a demi-plique is slight bend. I will show you. This is a demi-plique. This is a grand plique. Demi-plique is slight bend. Grand plique is a massive bend. Like, not knowing the technical terms and like kind of just being everywhere, and I learned. And now I'm a different dancer. And so I think in the, like, some of my favorite moments, I will say is definitely the first day I'm doing the Zoom classes. That was amazing. I literally was kind of crying and no one really noticed. With happiness, like, and with shock, like, literally I'm like, wait, right there on my screen is Abby Lee Miller. I'm training with Abby Lee Miller, like freaking, but the concert meant so much to me, because it was a day for me to have fun, enjoy a concert that I dreamed of going to, and live out my dream to the fullest. And something that I will say is that when I stepped on stage, because I didn't even see it, to be honest. I'm kind of like just dancing, having fun, like. And then all of a sudden, and I knew Jenna was picking someone. And then all of a sudden, then she pointed in like my area, but I thought she was pointing at like the person next to me or something. And then everyone telling me to go up on stage. So I went over, or getting ready to walk up on stage, and Peggy told me to run up on stage. And when I stepped on that stage, it clicked. I'm like, this is what I'm meant to be. I'm meant to perform on the stage. I'm meant to do this. I'm having fun. I'm going to go hang out with the squad on stage. They did sing happy birthday to the baby eyes. And I just had fun. And even though it was kind of cheating, because it doesn't count, because what happened was that they said who here is celebrating their birthday, and a bunch of people raised their hand. Then they said who here's birthday is today. Mine was the week before. And my dad raised my hand up more. But the thing was, it doesn't count as cheating too much because they already knew. Because in the meet and greet that was before the show, I said that I'm celebrating my 16th birthday, and they're like, when was your birthday? And I'm like, last week. so they knew ahead of time. So it doesn't count as cheating, I don't think, because they still picked me while Jenna did. Thank you to Jenna. But, like, I just felt different, and I felt like part of me just wanted to get up and start performing. Like, because it's what, like, and the thing was, I was looking at the audience, and I'm like, all these people, and yet I just felt excited. So, a lot. But another one, I'm gonna list two more of my favorite moments in my life, which was definitely the day before Valentine's Day with my crush. And the other one was the day that I found out about Worldwide. Oh, and the JoJo concert. Like, because when I found out about Worldwide, it meant so much.